Hey, how it's going, guys? In this video, we are going to look at AI agents that can help us in interior designing, right? Let's say if you are performing a home renovation, right, and you need a help of an AI agent that can help you, like of course, tell you what to do, what not to do, how you can really design your interior with the help of AI. That's the agenda of this video. So if you look at here on my screen, right? I have been using something called Agent Development Kit. It's a Google framework that helps you build AI agents. Now, uh, here I ask a question. I want to renovate my living room. I love modern farmhouse style, budget 25K, dollar, whatever. And if you look at here, this is an image that I have uploaded. It says transfer to agent, assessment complete. We have provided an image of here of my living room. You can see current room photo, yes. The photo shows a living room with plain white walls, which is correct. So it got the white walls, light colored tiled flooring, a wall mounted television. You can see a wall mounted television over here uh, with a white floating console, a black cube storage unit, which is here, right? And a dark sofa over here, as you can see, right? It's able to capture the nuances, within that living room. There is also a decorative clock, which is over here. Fantastic. So it got that. And some shelves on the wall and what appears to be a foldable table. An exposed conduit or beam is visible along the ceiling. Inspiration photos. I haven't given any inspiration photo. Let's say if you want to give any inspiration photo uh, that you want to do it, you can also do it. So room details is living room, current analysis. The current living room lacks a defined aesthetic, leaning towards a functional and somewhat minimalist approach. The walls are bare white and the flooring is a light tile. Furniture consists of a dark sofa, blah, blah, blah. It gives you some key issues over here. That lack of cohesive style matching the desired modern farmhouse aesthetic. Flooring does not contribute to the desired warm rustic feel. Plain white walls lack character and warmth. And current furniture is, of course, not going with what I want. Then I told that my budget is also less, like I have $25,000 as budget constraint. Okay. And if you look at here, it gives it goes to the next agent, like let's say it looks at that calculates your renovation cost. It says the budget of this is approximately 250 square feet, blah blah blah. Okay, that indicates a significant transformation towards a modern farm style is achievable. Now it gives you a design plan. If you look at here, it says budget conscious approach. Given the $25,000 budget, which sits at the lower end of the estimated cost for a moderate living room renovation, will prioritize changes that offer the highest impact. So it gives you a must-have. It says flooring replacement, wall repainting, essential furniture replacement, and integrating the existing ceiling beam into design. That's what the must-have. Then nice to have, if the budget permits. You can have a C-flap accent wall, additional decorative items, higher-end lighting fixtures, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you look at the design specification, from the layout to colors to materials, it also tells you what colors to kind of go with. You can look at here, it says Benjamin Murray Simple White OC 117. This crisp warm white provides a clean and bright foundation. And accent wall, you can see for a subtle accent, consider a C-flap wall behind the TV or the main sofa wall, painted in Benjamin Moore Revere pewter HC172. So it's telling you, like, from an interior designing perspective, like let's say if somebody of you who is an interior designer, how you would have been doing it, right? In that language and terminologies, the agents are now talking, right? If you look at the materials, it says saw area Macalini luxury vinyl plank in amber oak. Uh, Furniture, it tells you sofa, coffee table, media console, storage. Replace the current black cube unit with a distressed white or natural wood console table or open shelving unit to provide functional storage and display. Oh, that's good. It also gives you an example. Like let's say if I just copy this Walker, this one, you can see something like this. It says, right, this is a design that it's asking to take us. Okay. It also gives you lighting. In lighting, it talks about overhead lighting, it talks about storage, it talks about key features, ceiling beam integration, C-flap accent wall, hardware, make few new things, and decor and textiles, right? Yeah, a few things. So it gives you that. Also gives you the timeline, that how much time it might take it, right? If you look at the design complete, Renovation scope moderate, design approach, preserve layout, materials, walls, flooring, sofa, coffee table, media console, storage console, lighting, hardware, decor. It gives you this renovation plan. So this is your final output, which is called renovation plan. This is the final output that we have, the budget breakdown. So before you get the final output, you get the entire reasoning and entire individual outputs from these different agents, because it's a multi-agent system. I will show you that in a little bit. Now, if you look at the renovation plan here, and it says modern farmhouse style, materials, labor, permits, contingency, you should keep some extra, and total comes up over $25,000. Timeline is 3 to 6 weeks, so like more than a month. Uh, what contractors needed? You need flooring installer, you need painter, you need electrician and carpenter for CPLAP if opted. Uh, it gives you a design summary and it gives you an action checklist. In design summary, it gives you everything that you need to kind of get it done, an action checklist. In action checklist, it tells you to obtain detailed quotes from flooring installer, painters, electricians, purchase saw area Makalani LVP, schedule flooring installation, painting, order new furniture, light fabric sofa, rustic coffee table, wood media console, and blah blah blah. Schedule electrician, arrange for removal, and visual rendering. So in visual rendering, I don't have quota to generate with Nano Banana, but I'll show you that if you have the Gemini API key with that quota, you can also it can also generate the exact living room that you're gonna have, after all these changes. So how do we build it? That's the question now, right? You are seeing this as an output within the agent development kit web framework. So when you do ADK web, it just open up this user interface. You can build your own. That's for the next video. Actually, we're going to build a very simple SaaS based application, right, for this. So let me show you first agent development kit by Google. You can go and read about it. That's really good. That's really good kit and framework from Google. But this is how we have built it. So the interior designing agent that I was just showing you, it's a multi-agent system, right? In this multi-agent system, we have four different things. We have a visual assessor. Now, this visual assessor analyzes your photos. Okay, that looks at the photo. So let's say if I am, giving this image, okay, over here, right? You can see it's analyzes your photo. So if you go on top, it has here analyze. You can transfer to agent. Click on this. It shows everything that how it's working. You can see home renovation planner. You have a visual assessor. So on this visual assessor, it has search agent, it has designer planner, it passes it to estimate renovation cost. Then we have a project coordinator, calculate timelines, and then we have a rendering editor also that renders the editing. So that's how the architecture looks like on very high level, right? Now, here you have all the content. The request you can find out we are using Gemini 2.5 Flash for this, and it have a system instructor. You are a coordinator, blah blah blah. It has role, it has your task and everything. Some few short prompting on what kind of output we are expecting, and so on and so forth. Now it assesses it, right? So this is one agent, which is visual assessor. Then we have design planner that create detailed specifications, what kind of design you might have to change, or you might have to bring new designs, or you have to remove something. So basically that's your design planner. Then we have project coordinator that basically coordinates, like you need an orchestrator, right, to kind of orchestrate. In our case, we have ADK as an orchestrator framework, right? It's an orchestration framework that we use it to orchestrate different agents into a multi-agent workflow. Now, within that, you need somebody to coordinate. So we have a project coordinator that generate photorealistic renderings. And then there's the rendering editor that refines based on the feedback. For that, for this, you need the Gemini quota with Nano Banana access. So I'm just writing over here, Nano Banana access. Now, if you want to go through a high level architecture, this is how it looks like. So we have an user interface layer. In this user interface, we have using ADK Web UI, Agent Development Kit, Web User Interface. Now here we just have a coordinator agent that I was showing you, Gemini 2.5 Flash back. The LLM that we are using is 2.5 Flash. Then we have a specialized agent layer, info agent, rendering editor, and visual assessor. In the visual assessor, we have pass it to design planner and then project coordinator. So this is our specialized agent layer. And how the data has been exchanged with each other, you can go through this, of course, read this legend later. If you look at the legend over here, we have it. uh, We have state management feature. We have artifact storage over here because ADK supports that. State management, you can also do that. Session state and version controls, you can see it over here. Now, Gemini 2.5 Flash, text generation, analysis and planning, rendering generation, and image editing. Both is done by Gemini 2.5 Flash. And all these agents, they uses this model, okay, in this case. We have tools and services layer. We have a timeline calculator as a tool that looks at how much time it might take it for project scheduling, milestone planning, and so on and so forth. Google search, we have market research, we have cost validations. You might have to search on Google, right, for doing any market research, how much it might cost you for a sofa or for a TV or for a, like, let's say a painting, right? Cost validations. And we have a cost estimator, budget calculations, and pricing. That's how a high level architectures look like, right, for this particular agent. I'll show you a quick glimpse. You can ask more question, guys, here. Like, for example, let's say, I want to pick something from here. What can I improve? It's all make sure that you have the API keys. I have been using Gemini for so long, like my quotas have been already exceeded. Okay, honestly. I need a new thing, upgrade to Gemini Pro. You can look at here, it says, what can I improve in my kitchen with a $5K budget? Like, let's say, so transfer to agent. I haven't provided any image, it might start working on it. So the idea is this is for interior designer. Now you can ask this question, why cannot I use, like, let's say the current chat GPT? And see, you can, if you want to build a SaaS, or let's say if you want to kind of bring all the interior designers within a single ecosystem, they will not use ChatGPT, right? You need to build a specific solution or a specific application, software, whatever you name it, for the interior designers. That's how the ventures are built, right? So in that case, you have to start with this and bring your own interfaces, bring your own database, bring your own everything, in that case to build it. Now, you can see it gives us the design plan for kitchen renovation, because here we haven't uploaded any image, so it doesn't go to visual assessor. It depends, the coordinator decides if there's an image, then it sends to visual assessor, otherwise it doesn't send to visual assessor. Okay, uh, okay, this is fine. Let's go back to code. You can see for me, it says quota exceeded. I have service quota exceeded for this, but it in your case it will work. You'll be able to do that for visual rendering. You can see it over here, rate limiting, blah blah blah. Because I'm on free tier input, I'm using the free tier, so I cannot use that. Okay, of course I will delete this API key. Let me just walk you through about this. So if you look at here, this is the main file. So I'll just give you a quick walkthrough of this agent.py and then tools.py, right? We have some requirements. We have readmes. I also have a setup MD that how you can set this up, set this project in your machine using Docker. So if you look at here, this is our tools.py. So in the tools.py, we are using Google ADK tools. If you look at here, and we have Pydantic for data validations. That's what we are doing here. Very quick, walkthrough of the code. Now, this is helper function for version management. Now, so I'm just going fast here, which is not probably required, for versions and session states and whatnot. Uh, this is this is your reference image info. So the image that we are uploading, right? Like, let's say current room or any inspiration uploaded in the session. This is the function that takes care of it. This basically get the reference image info, the file name, the image type that you get it from MIME, and then we have load reference image. We load that in, through the tool here. You can see tool context dot load artifacts, the file name, and then we get the latest reference image. That is fine for the latest one. Then we have Pydantic input models for data validation, right? This is how the prompt looks like, the aspect ratio, the asset name, current room photo, and everything in this format. This is also fine. Now here is the image generation tool. So if you look at here, it says generates a photorealistic rendering of a renovated space based on the design plan. This tool uses Gemini's 2.5 Flash image generation capabilities to create visual representations of renovation plans. So that's what we are doing over here. We are initiating the GenAI.client over here, and pass the inputs, whatever inputs that, if you have the reference image, pass it. If you don't have a reference image, it will be empty as a Python list, right? Uh, Here we load, just run this, and we have an enhanced prompt. So a very enhanced prompt that you see here. We pass the aspect ratio. Here we pass the input prompts that we already have created, on top, and then we pass this for to get the image. You can see this is where we first get enhanced prompt that writes the prompt for you, right? And then we, yeah, and then we get our image thing. So here generates the image. Okay. And then we save this out. Then we have image editing. If you want to edit that further, you can also edit, with this set of code. So this is basically our tool. And then we have some utility tools over here that can list renovation renderings, images, and everything over here. So this is what we have as tools. Now, one more thing. Let me see if I can show you here. This is how it looks like. So if you look at here, right, when I clicked on generate renovation rendering, the system instruction is very important. So if you look at here, it says read conversation histories to extract image detection info from visual assessor, current room photo, blah, blah, blah. And it basically helps you, generate the image. Okay, if it's also an edits an existing renovation rendering based on feedback or refinements. Okay, cool. You can keep going, find out. Uh, this is good, this is good, this is good. And in the end, it gave me error because I don't have the pro access. That is fine. That is not required. Okay, let's go back. So you can click on it and you can see this right now. We are running project coordinator and generate renovation rendering. If it's green, it means that that is the agent that we have been using right now. And yeah, it's a sequential agent. As you can see, there are different types of agent design patterns: sequential, hierarchical. Uh, we also have consensus. We also have map reduce. We also have producer and reviewer and different types of agent design patterns. Now let's go back here. This is tools.py. If you go to agent.py, we have some simple things. So here we have helper tool agent wraps Google search. You can see it over here. We use Google search for other tools, which is available as default within ADK 2.5 flash. And if you scroll down, you can, and you can change this to 2.0 also, guys. That should also be fine, actually. If you change all these to 2.0 also, it will also work. You can see the specialist agent, the info agent for general inquiries, and you can again change this prompts and all. Then we have rendering editor for iterative refinements. This is the number 2. Edits existing renovation renderings based on user feedbacks. And visual assessor that visualizes your existing designs and rooms or whatever you have. That's what it is. Then we have design planner that creates detailed renovation design plan. Project coordinator. So there are different agents that you see with their own prompts and everything. And then we have the planning pipeline, the entire routes for sequential agent patterns. That's what we have. And where we have all the sub agents. We have visual assessor, we have design planner, we have project coordinator. Right, you can see it over here. This is our agents, all the specialized agents that we have within agent.py. And here we have in tools.py, I already shown you in tools.py. If you're not able to work with 2.5, let's say Flash or Pro for any regions, if you don't have like let's say quota 4, you can also reduce to 2.0 Flash, right? You don't always need this one. Like if you look at here, right, 2.5 Flash image. If I just go here and come and paste it, so this is our nano banana like model. So this is our nano banana model that you see. So if you click on run, let's say get started. And here you cannot try nano banana. It says generate an image of a banana, and you can see the model that has been selected, Gemini 2.5 flash image. Okay, so it's it better to have a pro, because if you look at the text input $0.30 and output is 2.50. So this is what you need, but that's fantastic, right? You can do that. In next video, my target is to guys kind of build this as our own user interface. We don't use ADK, like let's say, because right now we are using ADK. In the next video, I want to create this interface completely changed. Like I will have my own simple interface where I will upload, because then how, if you want to sell it also to people, you can also sell it as a subscription and whatnot. That's the agenda of this video. Let me know, guys, if you are building in the similar space, or if you have any question, thoughts, or feedback. I'm happy to work together and answer it. Happy to help. If you like the video, please hit the like icon. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do subscribe the channel, guys. That motivates me to create more such videos in near future, right? Uh, if you want to learn AI agent fast, okay, I have an agentic AI toolkit. Okay, I'll give this link in the video description. It's called Agentic AI Toolkit, a toolkit that you should have in your arsenal. It has different things within the toolkit. It has multiple end-to-end workflows. It has some toolkits like governance. It has a learning roadmap. It's a 3 months learning roadmap. If you want to learn agent faster, it's the entire learning roadmap. It has use case kit. It has success frameworks, and it has multiple things within this toolkit. I'll give the link in description. Check it out. If you also need already built SaaS products, okay, that you want to enhance and sell it to your customers, I'll also give a link in description where I'm giving you 6 SaaS tools in one bundle with around $1,000. So get that in and let me know if you what do you think on that. That's all, guys, for this video. Please share the video and channel with your friends and to peer. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.